My name is Kamal Badreshany, and I'm an archaeologist at Durham University. I'm holding in my hands today one of the world's earliest pottery vessels. Archaeologists have a name for this type of pottery. We call it dark-faced burnished ware. Now, if you were living in Lebanon, Syria, or Turkey 9,000 years ago, this shiny new piece of technology was absolutely the thing to have. Scholars have been studying these types of vessels for a long time, and they saw them as humanity's early experiment with a key technology, ceramic technology. Ceramics are necessary and very functional. They can be used for cooking, storage, and all sorts of everyday things, but that's just it. They are a little bit everyday, and perhaps a little bit boring. Now, Durham University archaeologists have been looking at these vessels from a new perspective, utilizing cutting-edge techniques. And the reason we did this was because we felt that there were a number of questions about them that were left unanswered. For example, who made this object? And why was it made? And where was it made? And why do they suddenly appear in many parts of the Middle East, seemingly all at once, about 9,000 years ago? What about the people that use this object? Who was it made for? How did they use it? And what did it mean to them? So our approach, using a range of scientific techniques, has allowed us to recognize these vessels as something very, very high status and definitely not every day. So how did we do this? Well, at Durham, we're very, very fortunate to have world-class facilities for the chemical and microscopic analysis of archaeological objects. We have a number of microscopes, both optical and electron, and a range of equipment for chemically analyzing all types of archaeological artifacts. We're also experts in digital visualization, including 3D digital visualization of artifacts. So what we can do with all these facilities is we can use them to examine objects from every possible angle, all the way from the macro down to the atomic, and this sheds new light on them, including how they were used. So for example, looking at this vessel and ones like it under the microscope showed us that it was made from clay formed on a particular type of rock called basalt. Now, the key thing about these vessels is they're found at sites hundreds of kilometers away from the nearest basalt outcrops. So what this shows us is that these vessels were in fact traded over long distances, and that means that they were probably sought after. So with this research in mind, we now understand that these vessels were definitely not everyday, but likely high status objects that were important for displaying status and reinforcing social relationships between groups of people. And what's more is because these vessels were widely traded, we can use these objects to learn more about trade and social interaction in their context where they were used in the world's earliest farming communities. If you're interested in this research, you could read more about it and more about our equipment on our website. You can also look at our program brochures, or you could sign up for our online open day. Or if you'd like, just get in touch by email. We're very happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks very much. Look forward to seeing you soon.